1, going live. Good afternoon. My name is Jenna Winters. I'm with the Division of Parks and Watercraft from the Ohio Department of Natural Resources. I'm really excited to welcome y'all this afternoon to our open house for Kelleys Island State Park. And I would like to introduce the manager, Chris Ashley, and Emily Beal, who is one of the camp attendants at Kelleys Island and Chris's right-hand woman. So they are going to talk to you today about the park, and up at the top of your screen, you should see a question and answer box. Please feel free to type any of your questions in there. If we don't get to it today, a staff member will respond to you, so put your contact information, but feel free to join and make this interactive. So Chris, go ahead and take it away.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Kelleys Island State Park. My name, as Jenna said, my name is Chris Ashley, and I am the manager here. It's the greatest job I've ever had. This is Emily Beal, and Emily is one of our staff. And fortunately, she helped me out a lot with the IT end of all this. At Kelleys Island State Park, we take the DNR and the park's mission seriously. We strive to give the customer more than they expect, and at the same time, we strive to improve the facilities and the wildlife habitats. Kelleys Island State Park is the largest state park on Kelleys Island. Kelleys Island is about 2,800 acres, and it's the largest American island on Lake Erie. The state park and other properties are about 700 acres. This is 1/4 of the island. The park is, another 10% of the island is protected by other entities, such as the Cleveland Museum of Natural History, and the village of Kelleys Island itself. How to get here. If you want to visit Kelleys Island and you don't have your own boat or plane, there are a couple of options. You can use the Kelleys Island Ferry to walk on or drive on service. It leaves from Marblehead, Ohio. They operate from March until January, weather permitting. In the winter, or if you just want an adventure, try Griffin Flying Service. When you get here, when you arrive, golf carts and bike rentals are available. Now Emily will tell you a little bit about the campground and the beach.
Hi everyone, like Chris said, I'm Emily and I'm the park attendant at the campground this summer. So at the campground we have 129 sites. And 2 of these are yurts, which offer a full kitchen, a full bathroom, and room to sleep up to 6 people. And they also have a deck with a great view of the lake and a propane grill and a fire ring. We also have 2 Sherman cabins, of which have 2 sets of twin bunk beds, a mini fridge, and a microwave, and they also have great views of the lake. 36 of our sites are full hookup, meaning they come with electric, water, and sewer, and for anyone who doesn't have access to a full hookup site, we have a dump station as well. And 9 of our sites are premium non-electric sites, meaning they have good views of the lake, and all of our sites are also pet friendly. On the island, we have 11 miles of trail, and most of these are multi-use trails, and we have 3 main trail systems. The first being the North Loop, which is a 1-mile loop, and also has other trails that go throughout the quarry, and it features the Elvar and the Lakeside Daisies. Up next, we have North Pond, which is also a 1-mile loop, and it features a boardwalk to a viewing tower of an estuary wetland. And the last is East Quarry, which is around 6 miles. It has around 6 miles of trails, and East Quarry also offers mountain bike trails, and it also has Horseshoe Lake, which is great for fishing.
And I'd like to add one other thing, that maps of our trails are available at our camp office for either our camping customers or just visitors to the island.
We also offer 2 beaches, the Sandy Swimming Beach and the Boaters Beach, and both of these are cleaned and raked every day.
The staff at Kelleys Island State Park is a very close, tight-knit group. We consider ourselves family. You kind of have to be when you're sort of on this island and rely on each other to help you get by. They all work very hard to keep the park clean and functioning properly. Patty has been with us the longest and sets the bar for cleaning. She has been instrumental in my personal success in this park. Natalia lives on the island, and she enjoys helping customers and will do whatever she has to do to make things work. Trudy brings a lot of energy to the park, and you know, and always a smile for our customers. Emily, as we were speaking, showed us last season that she can make the computers and the check-in process work smoothly. A very valuable asset these days, especially when the park manager is old and doesn't understand that stuff. We also have Mariah. Mariah came to us last year, and she's always willing to try something. If we have something that we're working on, she'll jump right in. And she's been a valuable asset as well. We hopefully will have one more position filled very soon. Volunteers, what would we do without them? We couldn't get all the things done without the volunteers. The trail work, the litter pickup, the help with projects. It just makes their efforts invaluable, and they're just great people. Recently, funding was available to allow us to upgrade and improve items that are related to our customer service. Last summer, we took delivery of new docks, both for our launch ramp and for our courtesy dock. They're so much better than the old ones. The construction is so much better. They're above and out of the water, and we were just fortunate to have this. The old ones were just rickety. Our public fish cleaning hut was a mess. It was ready to fall down. So with the help of an endowment from a local man, he had made it possible for us to construct a new, larger hut, which has actually been in place a couple of years. But last year, with some state funding, capital funding, we were able to buy a Barracuda grinder. This thing's amazing. You can throw any kind of fish in it, and it'll grind up the waste, and it flows off into our sewer system, and it is gone. This saves us a huge amount of time disposing of the fish remains. In the past, we composted them, and it was just a smelly mess. This machine is awesome. One thing we were able to do this past winter was improve some of the things in our shower house. We were able to replace most fixtures and equipment that was nearly 40 years old. Lighting, shower valves, sink valves, hand dryers, the water heaters were replaced. Not only are these improvements valuable to our customers, they are more energy efficient, and most of them are hands-free. We're hoping that our water bill goes down because of the leaks that we were constantly fixing. One of the special, more fun things we're doing here at the park is our pollinator project. Within the state park, we identified 17 acres that were unproductive and providing little to our visitors or to wildlife. With the help of many partners and supporters, we were able to put together and execute a plan to reestablish island plants to benefit pollinators and other wildlife. The planning happened last summer, and we have big hopes for germination this spring. And I'd like to say one of the best things, one of the best parts of all this is the community help that we got. We had support, both just plain support, money, expertise. A lot of local people stepped up and helped us with this. There's a lot to do on Kelleys Island besides the state park. It's just a fascinating place. The glacial grooves is a little chunk of property that is owned by the Ohio History Connection, but there's a deal between the History Connection and parks that our staff will maintain and keep them clean and maintain the trails around the outside. This unique geological feature was cut into the Columbus limestone during the last ice age. It's just fascinating. You won't see this anywhere else. And also, there's some very cool things that are going to happen around the grooves to improve the visitor's experience. So watch for coming announcements about that.
Right, here we've got some pictures of the Elvar, which is just exposed bedrock that provides a unique habitat for all different kinds of plants, such as the lakeside daisy, which we also have pictured here. And that's a threatened species and one of Ohio's rarest native plants. So we're pretty lucky to have it here and to be able to see it thrive on the island.
Kelleys Island has a lot of very interesting history. There was a fishing industry here. There was lots of vineyards, at which there still are a few. And then there was also the quarrying operation. During the 19th century, this quarrying was one of the biggest industries on the island. Some of the building and infrastructure still remain. We are currently working to clean up some of these areas, expose some of this overgrown buildings and railroad tracks and equipment, so that people can see it, and hopefully we'll be able to provide some signage and some explanation. But it was pretty neat. They hauled stone out of here, stone and lime out of here, and it went all over the Great Lakes area.
And of course, Lake Erie is all about the water. Here we have boating, kayaking, and paddleboarding. They're all very popular. And the park also has a public boat ramp and a kayak and canoe launch area. And we also have kayaks that are available to rent on the beach.
Emily's right. It is all about the water, but to some people, it's all about the fishing. And we have great fishing here. Lake Erie has more fish than any other lake. You can take advantage of that here from the park, fish from the shore, fish from your boat, or hire one of the island charters, which there are many. If you feel really brave, you can come in the winter and try some ice fishing.
And great wildlife watching is always an attraction here on the island. And spring and fall migration make this pretty attractive to birders. And the park and other island preserves provide opportunities year-round to view all kinds of wildlife.
We also try to do, we partner with others on the island to do weekly programs about this and other wildlife, things that are happening. So if you visit us, you might want to look for Science Saturdays. Well, we really hope that you'd come and see us. I'm sure that we can guarantee a good time. This is the contact information that you'll need. You can check out, you can be sure to like our Facebook page and stay informed about things that are happening. We'll try we'll try to put as much there as we can. But take advantage of this great little island and come and visit us. If you have any questions, like Jenna said, type some questions and we'll do our best to answer them. Thank you.
All right. Thank you all for joining us. Once we are done today, this will be downloaded and available on YouTube if you want to watch it or share it with any of your friends. Thanks.